Hi, I'm Evan Morgan, and in this module I'll be discussing appropriate retention. Appropriate retention is one of the 6 subdomains of the Asset Security domain of the Certified Information System Security Professional Certification, or as it is commonly referred to, the CISSP. Appropriate retention is a key concept to understand for any information security program, but especially for the CISSP exam. Depending on the legal requirements your organization has from the related regulations, you may be exposing yourself to litigation if you do not retain certain data for the minimum required amount of time for that data, or even if you retain it for too long. In this module, we'll start off with an introduction to appropriate retention, then we'll dive in a little deeper on what appropriate retention really is. What does it mean to retain data for the appropriate amount of time, and why not retaining at all or retaining excessively are both options that should be avoided from a legal standpoint. Then we'll talk about common data requirements that organizations face today, and why is it important to implement similar models for your organization. We'll also talk about why you should not keep your organization's data forever. Not only are there operational costs associated with continuously increasing the amount of storage your organization has to house this data, but also doing so could expose your organization to far greater costs from a legal standpoint. Another item we'll discuss is how to properly destroy data when it is no longer needed. Simply throwing away documents with sensitive data on them can expose the organization to unnecessary risk from third-party discovery of those documents. Lastly, we'll talk about configuration management database and how it relates to appropriate retention.